Hey, what's going on? It's Mr. Kingdom Cash, Charles Dyson here. I haven't done one of these videos in quite some time, so I'm going to give you guys some trading training right now on a subject that I really struggle with knowing this information. And I'm going to teach you guys how to count pips on gold. That's right, XAU USD. Now, I should say this, I'm going to make this disclaimer. If you are a new trader, you should not be trading gold. Not right now. Not as a new trader. Stay away from this pair. But new traders, I got something for you at the end of this video, so you still should watch this video. The reason why I say that is because this pair gives out a whole lot of money, a whole lot of pips within a very short period of time. I'm about to prove that to you guys. But like I said, you should not be a new trader trying to figure out how to make money on this chart if you have never traded before or haven't experienced trading. So I'm gonna go over a couple examples. You're gonna see a lot of money, but that doesn't mean you should just jump out the window and try to do it. All right, so if this is your first time watching one of my videos, I really appreciate it. Go ahead and hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to this page to see more premium quality content when it comes to Forex, motivation, mindset, wealth, all those good, all that good stuff. And and definitely click the bell so you can be notified whenever I upload new quality information. All right, so let's jump right in. So here's the thing. The pips for this pair of gold work way differently than just regular Forex pairs. All right, so I'm just gonna click here on this chart and make this white. All right, and we're gonna work with even numbers to make this easy for you guys to understand. So I'm gonna go ahead and actually make this 1530. All right, as an example, and then I'm gonna put a line on the chart. We'll make this one green, and we're gonna say this one is gonna be 1531. All right, boom. Now look how close that line is to each other from 1530 to 1531. I'm gonna drop it down to the 1 minute chart so you guys can actually see it clearly. Maybe not the 1 minute, maybe the 5 minute. There we go. Well, still too close together. But look how close these lines are to each other, even on a 3 minute chart, right? And I just want to make the point. Look how close they are together, right? Charles, why are you harping on this? Because I need you to understand, from 1530 to 1531, right? That's 1 point, right? Not actually. On gold, that's 10 pips. 10 pips. That 1 centimeter of a move on this chart is only 10 pips, guys. 10 pips. So I need you guys to understand that this is a lot of money on this chart. So if I move this up to 1540, all right, 1540, I need you to understand that that is not 10 pips. All right, what is that? So 1530 to 1531 is 10 pips. Then 1530 to 1540 will be 100 pips. All right, so to do some simple math, you are going to do 10 times 10. Really easy, 100, right? Because 30 to 31 is 10. So 30 to 35 would be 50. So 30 to 40 will be 100. All right. So let's do another number. Let's go 1545. All right. So look, 1545. How many is that? Well, 30 to 45 would be 15, right? Would be 15. And 15 times 10 is 150. You see how I'm doing that? Right? Really easy to count the pips once you understand that 1 point on this chart, 30 to 31 is not 1, it's actually 10. So you got to keep that in the forefront of your mind. So you're counting by tens every time it moves 1 point. So 30 to 31 is 10. 31 to 32 is 10. 32 to 33 is 10. 33 to 34 is 10. 34 to 35 is 10. Right? That's 50. So that would be 50, 100 to 40. 45 would make another 50. That's 150 pips. Okay? So I want you guys to understand something. We're on a 1 minute chart. From this line to this line is actually 150 pips. Well, if I zoom in, how long did it take to make 150 pips? 1 hour. Only 1 hour to make 150 pips. 1 hour in 6 minutes. This is amazing. So if we come up to like the 30-minute chart, right? And we're talking from here to like up here, let's say 1600. Let's make it a round number. All right. How many is that? Well, from 30 to 1600, from 1530 to 1600 would be 70. Right? That's 70. But we're going to multiply it by 10 because every point is actually 10 pips. That's 700 pips, y'all. That's 700 pips. How long did it take to make those 700 pips? From here to here. Wow. Wow. Man. 700 pips in 19 hours. So you see, this pair is not for new traders. It really isn't. It's not for the new traders. Stay away from it. If you don't know what you're doing, you can really, really hurt yourself, right? But what I need you to understand is this. Even as a new trader, when you know what you're doing, there's a lot of money to be made on this chart, as you can see. As you can see. Because $1 a pip, that's $700 in 19 hours. Didn't I say 19? Let me make sure. I think I said 19. 19 hours, right. $700 in 19 hours. Okay? $2 a pip, $1,400 in 19 hours. Right? Right? Even on 50 cents a pip, that's still $350. That's good money. Great money in a very short period of time. But like I said, you need to have the account size to be able to hold a trade like this, to be able to actually hold the risk on a trade like this, right? This is not for new traders at all, right? But here's the thing. Now here's the part for all you new traders out there. You need to understand, to be a successful trader, you only need 4 things. 4, right? I don't care whose channel you watch, what trading mentor you follow or place yourself in close relationship with, purchase mentorship from. I don't know. I don't care who it is. Trading is easy. And you got to understand that trading is easy. It's not hard. Trading is really easy when you have the right information. You can't listen to these YouTubers who say, oh, you can learn how to trade by yourself. Yeah, that's true. You can also learn how to, go into a courtroom by yourself. You can learn how to fix your car by yourself. You can learn how to do a lot of things by yourself. But that doesn't mean that you should. Right? You can learn how to do plenty of things on your own. Right? But that's the value of having a mentor. A mentor is designed to take you from point A to point B in the shortest amount of time possible. That's what a good mentor should be able to do. Now, in the description box, I'm going to put a few links to a couple of testimonies from the people that I help with trading, and you'll be able to see for yourself, right? I'll also put a link in the description box to my free info group about my coaching program, where I help people be safe in the market and learn these 4 things very quickly. You can literally learn how to trade in less than a week. I got some people who learned how to trade in a day going through the training in my coaching program. But I'm going to give you guys the 4 things you need to be successful, to be a successful trader. The 4 things that you need to know, absolutely need to know, to be a successful trader. All right, number 1, you need to understand how to recognize which way the market is going. Now, I teach children how to recognize that in less than 5 minutes. It's real simple. That's not hard. Learn to pull up a chart and know which way the market is going. You can learn that literally by glancing at the chart in less than 10 seconds. All right. So you got to know which way the market is going. Number 2, you got to know when to get into the market. And number 3, you got to know when to get out. That's self-explanatory. You got to know how to pull money out of the market. You got to know how to execute, when to execute, when the right time to execute is, and when the right time to walk away is, right? To take your money out of the market, to take the money and run, right? In and out like a bank robbery, right? That's exactly what we're doing. We're robbing the banks legally in this foreign exchange market, because whether you knew it or not, you're trading with big banks all over the world, hedge funds, billionaires, millionaires. You're trading with real money. This right here on this screen is billions of dollars moving this market this way. You got to understand that. Okay? So, number 1, you got to know which way the market is going. Number 2, you got to know when to get in. Number 3, you got to know when to get out. And the last component that's just equally as important as the other 3. All 4 of these things are massively important. But the 4th one is you got to know how to use correct risk management. Knowing the first 3 without knowing number 4 is still going to have you losing money. I'm going to repeat that. Knowing the first 3 things, right, but not knowing risk management will continuously have you losing money. It's why millions of people all over the world continuously lose money, because they ignore the 4th part. And I spend a lot of time with my organization, with the people that I coach all over the world, showing them how to correctly manage their risk, right? I show them how to take a small $100 account with correct risk management and grow it to over $1,000 within a very short period of time. And it's just about being smart. That's it. Like I said, trading is easy when you have the correct information. So that's what I spend my time on, literally, those 4 things. Teaching people and educating people very quickly within a very short period of time how to do those 4 things. Now, in order for one of my students to get the results that you're going to see inside of my free information group, link in the description box, or to get results like you see my students in the videos that you'll see in the description box below, you got to be able to follow simple instructions. Because, like I said, trading is easy when you have the right information and when you execute the things you are taught. You got to be really, really good at following instructions, right? You can't deviate. You can't create your own way, your own rules. I'm going to do it this way instead of doing the way he said. No, none of that is going to fly in this market. You got to be humble, and you got to be able to follow simple instructions. My job is to give you the information to help you be successful. Your job is to follow the instructions given. And that's how you're going to be able to make money, right? So that's it. It's that simple. Those are the 4 things you need to know to be a successful trader, all right? And that's how you count pips on gold. And it's, I can't even, it's funny thinking about it now, because it took me so long to understand how to count these pips. It took me long to understand how to count pips, period. And I'll put a link in the description box below so you can know how to count pips. I got to, and included in that video, I think I go over risk management in that video as well. So number 4 of that list, I actually have a video on that you can watch for free. So you can watch that. And here's the last component, the last piece that I want to give you. Listen to me carefully. This is going to help you. This is going to save you a lot of money. If someone that is coaching you can't make the information that you're learning easy to understand, you might not want to purchase their coaching program. Right? Really simple concept. If you have a hard time understanding their free content, then you're probably going to have a hard time understanding whatever strategy they're trying to teach you. Period. My strategy is very simple, very easy, so easy that children know how to do it. Right? So, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. That's all I got. Like I always say, if you can simplify trading, you can make a lot of money. A lot of money. Right? A lot of money. It's not hard to do. This stuff is easy. This stuff is simple. I promise you, it'll work for you if you are able to follow simple instructions. Simple instructions. Okay? So, making sure I didn't forget anything. All right. That's it. That's all I got for you. So like I said, like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Follow. Social media tags, MrKingdomKash everywhere across all social media platforms. MrKingdomKash is spelled with a K. Lady Kingdom Cash, that's my wife. You can follow her everywhere too. Lady Kingdom Cash, cash spelled with a K. And remember, if you can simplify trading, you can maximize profits. Be blessed.